Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new special video. It is the start of a real life pro clubs. At the moment I'm a free agent. What this series is going to go down is, it is going to be realistically real life clubs. You know, like the real life league, we've got English league, Scottish league, German, Spanish, Italian, Argentinian, American, you know it. It is purely online, on for the site. It is RVL, Rangers Virtual League, and you've got all different ones. MFL, Monday Football League. You've got all these leagues that are online, websites and everything. And basically what it is you put sort of like a CV out with your details, your attributes, and hopefully somebody, a manager online who's made up a club. It would be called, say, Arsenal. It would be a real life club in that English league, so Arsenal would be competing, and it'd be real life. It'd be like every weekend you get a game. It's basically real life, as I've said more than once. So the aim for me is to, I'll put out, I'm a free agent looking for any team. Also, previous week I have been involved in RVL Derby. They took me on the trials. They wanted to send me up, but when it came to game time, the manager, he was missing a centre back and another player in that position, so he had to, too much stress for him as a manager to keep up to date and get the players in on game time. So he had to step down. And my last match, my last team I just came out of was RVL Wolverhampton. I think basically they did the same thing. They could sort of, it was on their pre-season tournament. It was before the league start. I think the league starts, well, the league on Wolverhampton side, that started on, well, it starts on Saturday this weekend. Same situation. Couldn't get the players, couldn't get the team formation, couldn't get the chemistry, the team gelling together. A lot of people weren't focusing right and lost a lot of games. And I know it was managed by an 11-year-old, which is fine. I'm all happy with being managed by an 11-year-old, even though I am 24. But it means to me is playing for the jersey. That's the only thing that matters. Getting that game time, getting myself on the online leaderboards and the online league, and hopefully get team some promotions. So I'm not really caring what age you are, as long as you can get the team out, make the team play well, get wins. I'm not saying we're going to win every one, because it's about team gelling together. I'm only as good as the team. I can't put the team on my back and sort of guide them to success. I can at least try, but you're up against, so we were up against, who were we up against in the pre-season? West Ham for the Premier League. I mean, West Ham, Wolves against West Ham, you know the outcome. And these are, I'd say the Premier League, they sign people online on the website. They ask the admin and they put a couple of signings, they trial good players, because if you're going to be playing for West Ham in the Premier League, you need to back up the competition. You need to back up, if you're going to go for the top spot, the Champions League spot, or remain in the cup games. For me, generally, I don't really care who I play for. I could be playing with, I'm trying to think who's at the very bottom of the League 2. I could play for Accrington Stanley. This name off the top of my head, I don't know whereabouts they are in real life, and I don't know whereabouts they are in the virtual league side of things. But I could be playing for them. I could be doing well, and I generally couldn't really, I couldn't really matter about how well my team's doing, how well, as long as you got communication, we're going to be communicating in a match, focus, take ourselves serious and don't sort of mess about, pass about, or just be complete idiots, because end of the day we're fighting for promotion, we're fighting to be in that middle spot and above. We're fighting for that chance to be promotion, and for me, I'm fighting my chance to get spotted. See if I do good for, let's see, Accrington Stanley. If they sign me and I do good, all eyes will be on me for other teams. Say like Arsenal, we're up against Arsenal, I play right out my skin. If it's a two-legged cup game, or a bit, say I don't know how many matches we play in the season, if it be 2 home and away or three matches each team get to play repeatedly, if I shine on their teams, shine on their matches and actually do good, I'll look on the website, I'll be tagged on the website and it'll be, I wish to sign me, I wish to sign Robert, and I would need to put down, I confirm if I want to leave Accrington Stanley to go to a bigger team. Now for me, 87 overall rated, I'm not going to go here and go, I'm better than 87, I'm worse than 87, or I'm exactly an 87. I have some pros and cons to my game. I'm a sort of an assist master. I like to assist the game, play it about, simple passes. That's generally what I'm all about, and as long as I got a team around me that can make space, can make moves, can make 1-2s, whatever, I'm completely happy with that. I'll be happy. I'll be like a pig in shit. I'll be happy because I know I'm getting the service. I know I give a 1-2, I'm going to get that back. So generally, I could play against the rubbish team. They're the most crap team you've ever come against. As long as we can make a few chances, I'm not going to say we're going to score all the chances, we're going to make chances come out of winning, but as long as we're communicating, we'll have a laugh off the field, but when it comes to game time, I want to be concentrating, I want to be focused. It's all as well when that game ends we can go, oh, you played good, oh, you played crap, get a bit of banter about. When you're on that field, I want to step up my play. So, and my con, the pros, I just say my pros. My cons would be my player. As much as I'm doing good thinking, or could be a Ronaldo, or could be a Iniesta, could be a Xavi, could be a Hazard. It's just there are a couple of names off the top of my head. It's only the player can do. I could think, oh, I'm gonna ping a 90-yard, 60-yard ball for main half in defence. Don't know what I'm doing in defence, but I could do that. And my player can only do 15 yard at the most. It's all about knowing the strengths of your player, knowing the weaknesses of your player. I know my strengths are passing, and I can run, I can make a move. My weaknesses would be, I somehow think my player can just be an absolute god on the field, and I think this is just virtual reality here. This player can do it and he can make a run. It basically what most players in real life could never do. That's probably on the downfall, and he just turns it to be just nothing. So, and this episode was just basically a clarification up to what this is going to be about. I'll be trying my hardest. This isn't just going to be a series where one episode, new season starts, let's do something different, one episode. I'm actually going to put myself out there, my virtual pro club CV out to the online world, and see if they can actually pick us up. I think I'll have a wee look at who's actually trying. I put a try on for Sunday. Norwich. I'm thinking Norwich are wanting me. I have to add the Norwich manager to find out when trials are. But I'll try and get a trial, not just to Norwich, but I'll look about, I'll search far and wide for any players trialling. That is just basic clarification of what this series is going to be. And I hope you all like it, and hope you all are going to like it in the near future. And one thing I do promise, this is not going to be a one episode show. If nothing's happening, I'll give a video there and I'll tell you this series is ending, just so you aren't really looking out for episode 2, episode 3, the full shebang. But until then, I shall see you guys later. Bye.